Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to kick up some dust here at Lincoln Speedway. Drivers are just working in the last little bit. Crack is going to get some prep done here in between our practice and the heat races, because right now she is very slick, very dry. You can see the dark spots in the corner. We want to get a good racing surface for these guys so they can go all at it in the heat races and then work that thing in the A main. Right now, Marcus Swadek, defending, well, he's last season's champion, 2023, is sitting on the point with the fastest car we got tonight. We got Ray Andrews, newcomer to the EFRL. He is sitting on second. Steve Stefanski sitting on third place on the points. Yeah, smoke's looking pretty quick tonight there, Jason. Jason, also thank you for buying some shirts from the store. That's pretty sweet. Picked up some of those Marcus Swadek t-shirts, Champion 2023 shirts. Good job, buddy. Hope you enjoy them. Michael Steele in that black number 5. Looks like he's meeting some business tonight. We got just a couple seconds before we go heat racing. How's everybody's week going? We're almost to the end of it. Up here in northern Minnesota, we're still really almost 2 months away yet from race season for us. We don't start racing until Memorial Weekend. So we got a long wait time ahead of us yet. Alright, heat race number 1. Ooh, looks like we've thrown everybody in the first heat. 10 laps. Starting on the front row, look at that. 2 past champions, Michael Steele and Steven Lindau. Row number 2, we got Ray Andrews, Jeremy Lepanis. Row number 3, Devin Smith and Travis Lepanis. Row number 4, we got Ray Dunlap and Marcus Swadek, Ben Morrow, and Steven Stefanski finishing out our last row. Sorry about that. Live screen might help, huh? Sorry about that, folks. A little delay on my fault. Can you guys see now? Alright, good to know. Sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulties because I wasn't paying attention, really, to be honest with you. Alright, row number 1, Steve Lindau, Michael Steele. Michael Steele past champion, Steve Lindau defending champion. We go on green, so it'll be an even start. No cautions in the heat race. Alright, we're going to get the green next time by. Michael Steele's going to light him up coming out of turn number 4. Looks like Steven Lindau did get a little bit of a jump on Michael Steele. Jeremy Lepanis in that 33 pushes hard up to the top. A little bit of door banging back further in the field. Ooh, she's rough out there, folks. Lindau gets hard up into the wall in turn 1. Michael Steele goes around and takes the lead on lap number 2. Whoa! Holy cow, we got a rough track out there. Steven Stefanski is up to second place, looking to take the lead from Michael Steele. Travis Lepanis making it 2 wide for second. like some of the cars got cleared out. That was a heck of a bottleneck. That track is rough. Michael Steele trying to battle back on Travis LePan. Travis is going to jump the cushion. Yeah, that was definitely a rough start to this race. Not normally how these guys race. Last week I think we had one caution. Michael Steele's going to push up high. Travis LePan is going to power on by him on the low line. Here comes Lindau back. Steven Stefanski in that number 15 machine is up front. All in the mail. 4 laps to go. Yeah, Steven, he had negotiated through that pile, that cluster we had on lap 2. Come out smelling like a rose. Final lap. Stefanski looking strong in the heat race. Alright, we do have a 2-minute warm-up before we go to our A main. Let these guys kind of work that in, maybe iron out some of those bumps. Alright, we only got 28 seconds left of practice. Our little happy hour here to work that track in, and then we're going to be green flag racing once again from Lincoln Speedway for our A main. 50 laps of distance. We'll see who's got what it takes to conserve their tires and their machines. We do not have fast repairs in this league. If we do have a caution come out, we do have what we call a Delaware style restart, for those unfamiliar with that style of racing. So the leader is on the front row by himself. Second place gets lane choice, and then third place will go to the opposite, and then everybody else just lines up behind them. $107 degrees. She's pretty warm out there tonight. Starting on the front row, we got Steven Stefanski and Travis Lepenis. After that, we're going to, row number 2, we got Michael Steele and Steven Lindau. Row number 3, Marcus Swadek and Jeremy Lepenis. Row number 4, Ben Morrow and Ray Andrews. Row number 5, we got Ray Dunlap and Devin Smith. Don't count out Devin. He is a master at saving tires. Stefanski looks strong in the heat race. Hey Adam, thanks for joining us tonight. $50 laps the distance here at Lincoln Speedway. Track was looking pretty rough in the heat races. It'll be interesting to see if it irons out or if it's just going to get worse for the A main. It will definitely slick off by the end of the 50 laps. Hope these guys got some patience in them tonight. Green flag is in the air. Stefanski is going to lead us into turn number 1. Travis Lepenis pushes up high. Michael Steele charges down low. Michael Steele right down on the bottom, making a charge to the front. Yellow flag is in the air. We got Jeremy Lepenis. Go back and check that out. Oof. Looks like Jeremy's got some front end damage to that number 33 machine, and Smoke may have some as well. He took a hard lick to that outside wall. Going green out of turn number 4, the 15, the 16, and 5 going to lead us down the front straightaway. Stefanski jumps out to a nice lead. Ben Morrow making a move to the front, right on the back bumper of the 16 machine. Michael still backslides one position. Side by side as we exit turn number 3. Ooh, Ben Morrow pushes hard. He's going to lose a position to Michael Steele. Marcus Swadek charging up to 6th place. Ooh, hard push there for the 18 machine. Looks like he's got some steering issues. Can't quite get the rotation he's looking for. Michael Steele looking to battle that 16 machine for 2nd place, as Stefanski leads us around. Side by side as they come down the straightaway. Michael Steele with the advantage going into the corner. Drag race down the front straight. Michael Steele's going to take second away. Travis looking to make a move on the bottom, trying to come back around the number 5 car of Michael Steele. Unable to get a nose in there that time by. Michael Steele starting to get a little of a gap built up between him and Travis Lapenas. Looking to try to reel in that number 15 machine. Ben Morrow crashed. Up into the wall. Caution is out on the speedway. Oh, he pushes hard and just sends it up into the wall. I'll go in the pits, try to get that damage repaired. There's a little bit of damage to Smoke's car. The wheels look alright though. That track is just rough though, holy cow. Pace car's off on the back straightaway. We're gonna go green this time by. Stefanski on the point. He's gonna set the go button. Michael Steele right down to the inside wall. Almost 3 wide for third. Smoke up to third place. Steve Lindau making a move on the bottom line around the 16 machine. Looks like the bottom groove is really coming in now. Michael Steele sends it in hard. Smoke's going to do the crossover move. He's got position going into turn number 1. Mark has taken over second place, up 3 positions from where he started. Still got a lot of laps ahead of him to reel in that number 15 machine. Steve Lindau on the 43 machine up to 4th place. Mr. Devin Smith battling side by side with the GTD driver Travis Lapenas. Travis on the low line, down the back straightaway, drag racing into turn number 3. Ray Andrews was very fast in practice, but it looks like he got caught up in an early altercation. Front end of that car's got some damage. He's fallen back. Ben Morrow struggling a little bit. Ray Dunlap running 14th, and Jeremy Lapenas in 10th is out of this event. Too much damage. Back up front, Smoke on that high line, trying to reel in that 15 machine. He's only got about a half a second to go now. He is sending that thing in there on that high side. A little bit of a crossover move coming out of turn number 4. He gained a lot of time up on him there. Right to the back bumper as they exit turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. Diamonding off that corner in turns 3 and 4 has helped him a lot. He has got the inside position going through turns 1 and 2. Drag race down the back straightaway. He's going to take the lead as they head into turn number 3. Stefanski trying to do their same move to him now. Michael Steele getting up in there. He's going to stick his nose up in there. Keep an eye on that number 5 machine. He knows how to get things done. Michael Steele taking over second place now. That's good to know, Jason. He is definitely hooked up. We'll call him the high side hustler this week. And then as I say that, he goes down to the bottom in turns 3 and 4. Caution out on the speedway. Stefanski looks like he sent it just a little too hard. Oh, got into the back of Michael Steele. Doesn't look like he touched anybody though. Nice save. Alright, Marcus, you are on the... Just about halfway there. 22 laps out of 50 in. Caution laps do not count for the dirt cars. Pace truck is off. We're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Stefanski has to drop all the way to the back. Smoke sends it on full send. '95 of Devin Smith charging up into the top 3. Name we haven't heard in a little bit up in the top. Devin's always a great competitor, clean driver, but he is up in the top 3 tonight. Hauling the mail with that number 95 machine. Steven Lindau trying to get back around him. Travis Lepanis working that bottom line behind him. Up front, Smoke is setting the pace. Lap times have fallen off just a little bit, about a half a second per lap on the dirt cars, which is pretty normal. That slick is definitely building up. Jason, when do you guys start your regular racing season up there? You guys got to be getting close, huh? Ooh, Smoke almost sends it a little too hard. Opens the door for Michael Steele, but he's still going to pull away going down the front straightaway. Devin Smith now dropping back a little bit. Steve Lindau is retaking second. Steve Lindau is retaking third. Travis Lepanis taking fourth. Michael Steele closing the gap on that 18 machine. Smoke might have burned off some of those right rear tires. Might have to go into defensive mode here a little bit. Michael Steele has definitely found a little something. He's able to get to the back bumper as they go through the corners. Marcus is still laying down some fast times though. Michael Steele and Steven Lindau, identical lap times last time by. Devin Smith battling hard with Travis Lapenas for 4th place. Devin earned a little bit higher line than everybody else. Steven Stefanski unable to get back up there. It was fast early on, but he's probably burned up his tires as hard as he was running in those early laps. Michael Steele right there, every corner, just waiting for that 18 machine to just mess up just a little bit to give him a slight advantage. Not so far from Marcus. Here comes that 43 machine, trying to run a little bit higher line, get a little more traction. Thank you everybody for tuning into the Foster's Custom Rods Dirtkars series. If you're looking for a fishing pole, check out Alan Foster on Facebook. Michael Steele right there, got a nose underneath him coming out of the corner. Michael was able to stay with him down the back straightaway that time. Ooh, push a little bit from Michael Steele. Steve Lindell's going to get underneath him going down the front straightaway. Lindell cleared him out. Just didn't have quite enough to clear him. All right, Marcus Sweattick on the point. Devin Smith second. Travis Lapenas in third. $14 laps to go. Mike. All right, base truck has dipped off. We're going to go green one more time. Marcus Smoke Swaddick on the point. Devin Smith and Travis Lapenas in the second row. Green flag is in the air coming out of turn number 4. Smoke gets a great run down the front straightaway. Oh no! Devin Smith sends it way too hard. Not normally a mistake we see from him. rough night for the dirt car guys here tonight. A little more cautions than we're used to. This track is rough though, and these guys are being very respectful, but sometimes accidents do happen. Michael Steele working his back way up into 5th. Oh! Alright, we're going to try that one more time. That got crazy coming out of turn number 4. Waved off the green flag. Pace truck is off. We're going green. We're going to try that one more time. Marcus Sweattick controls the field, so Smoke controls when we go. Side-by-side battle down the front straightaway for second between Stefanik and Lapenas. Michael Steele moving back up into the 4th place. Look at the 51. Ray Andrews gets up into the outside wall pretty hard. Car just seemed to push through the corner. Didn't really get a good bead. 3 wide down the front straightaway. Michael Steele's got a good move underneath the 16 machine. Here comes Stefanik on the outside of Smoke. Michael Steele running that low line. The 15 machine is looking pretty strong. We got 10 laps to go. Ooh, that was close coming into turn number 3. We're going to have a 3-way battle here for the lead real quick. Michael Steele down row running right through the dry slack. The 15 gets up, jumps the cushion. Michael Steele's got a good run. Side by side as we exit turn number 4. Michael Steele has it at the line. Drag race down the back straightaway. 8 laps to go. Michael Steele takes the lead from Smoke. Whoa! Here comes the 15 machine of Stefanik. Everybody moves down low now into that dry slick. Smoke down against that wall in 3 and 4, trying to get back to Michael Steele. Stefanik running that high line. Everybody's running just a little bit different lines, trying to get some speed out of these machines. Oh, Stefanik almost gets to the back bumper of Smoke. Those guys both jumped up high. Michael Steele setting down them loud pedals. 4 laps to go for that number 5 machine. We got Michael Steele, Marcus Swadek, Steven Stefanski, and Steve Lindau. Travis Lapenas top 5. Michael Steele's got a pretty good cushion right now. 2 laps to go. Coming out of turn number 4, Michael Steele's going to see the white flag. Next flag ends it regardless. Oh no, yeah, we have taken the white flag. No green-white checkers. Michael Steele has a solid lead. Second place is nose to tail as they were going through 1s and 2. Coming out of turn number 4, Michael Steele in that black number 5 hammers down the win after coming back from being spun out. Michael Steele leaving a little bit of sheet metal on the track there. Thanks for the like, Marcy. I'm sure Michael is just yelling right now. In a good way, though. Alright, starting with our third place finisher. He led most of the early part of stages of this race, the number 15 machine of Steven Stefanski. How you doing, Steve? You got a copy?
Yeah. How's it going?
Doing great, buddy. That 15 machine was fast early on. Did you go a little too hard too early and burn up some tires?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty new to these cars. I'm trying to learn them a little bit more, so I apologize for whoever I ran over today a little bit.
This track was a tough track tonight. Normally we don't have that many cautions, but man, that thing was rough in some of the corners.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I think I was driving in a little too hard. These guys definitely let off a little bit easier, which I'm not used to, a little sooner. So, I mean, I'm getting used to these cars, and these are a great group of guys, having a lot of fun, and adjusting to them. So,
There's always a little bit of a learning curve when you jump in with a new group of guys just to learn how they drive and how they're going to race you. And
yeah, 100%. I mostly race street stocks, so hopping around from UMPs to pro late models is it's kind of fun, but tricky at the same time because one week, you're competing in the UMPs, and then the next week you're in the pro late models. So I like it. It's fun.
It's fun, and those cars drive so much different from each other.
Oh, 100%. So, I mean, other than that, I'm having fun in this league with these guys, and I'm learning a lot. So, that's what I got.
Well, we really appreciate having you, Steven. Overall, it was a good run for you tonight. You did get into one altercation I saw where you kind of just sent it a little too hard and spun yourself out to get off of the back of this 5 car. But nobody hit you. You didn't hit anybody else, and you were able to work your way back to the front.
Yeah, it worked out. Like I said, I just want to apologize to everybody. I'm just learning. It's a learning curve for me.
All right, buddy. Who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight before we cut you loose?
I'd like to give a shout out to Sunrise Racing, Steve's Lawn Care, PG NFB Auto, Lakeside Linens, and my cousins. Awesome.
You had somebody in the chat cheering you on.
Yeah, big got got like four of us. Stefanskis are on iRacing, so the name's starting to spread a little bit more.
All right, bud. Well, we look forward to seeing you back next week.
Absolutely. See you guys later.
The 118 Marcus Swadek Smoke led a good portion of the race tonight, but was unable to hold on there at the end.
I did. I think I burned up my tires. I was spinning off the corner, and Michael was fast all night on the bottom. I screwed up in the beginning. I don't know what all happened there, but I know Jeremy got beat up from it, and I feel terrible about that.
Yeah, it looked like you might have got into the wall once. I was a little worried it might have messed up your front end.
It did. I went into the pits, and I don't know, I had a 1.1 second thing, and I came back out, and it drove like a new car, I guess.
Nice. Well, you're able to work your way back through the field. You must have led at least half the race, and Michael was just able to get by you there at the end. Had just enough of a different line, was able to find a little more traction.
Yeah, I was pretty upset about it, so I just drove the car mad, and it worked out, and then it worked out until it didn't, I guess.
That's what Jason was saying. He's like, you don't want to piss off Smoke because he'll drive that thing mad as heck.
I did. I drove it hard, and it was fast, but not fast enough, I guess.
Jason did order a couple of your shirts tonight, too. He's going to be supporting that championship shirts.
Yes, sir. I'll have, I don't know if I will or not yet, but I might have real shirts coming out.
Nice. All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. And who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight?
Definitely you guys for putting it on. Jason, and I know his daughter's watching, so him and his daughter. Michael, for everything that he's done for me. Definitely Travis and Jeremy.
All right, well, you got, what, a couple weeks till you get the real car going?
Next weekend.
Next weekend, awesome. All right, buddy. Well, good luck there, and we'll hope to see you back next week in the podium again.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Michael stealing that number 5 machine. You had some ups, you had some downs. Definitely was not going smooth for you tonight, but man, that 5 machine came on late in the race, and it was on a rail.
Gapplebees. Took on the Gapplebees. Yeah, it was, like I've talked about before, anytime you can run the bottom, I absolutely love it. And I was just used a ton of brake. Talking to Marcus, I asked him how much brake he was using, and the big difference was I was just using so much more brake on entry and just getting the car to pinch down to the bottom as much as possible.
And Marcy said you didn't wake the baby up, so that's good.
Nope, I just gave him a little fist pump. But yeah, it was a fun race. I mean, it was stressful. I feel bad for kind of running my mouth, not at Steven, but about the situation of him getting into me. And I mean, I knew it was because they just weren't using much brakes, but also, I mean, I'm not saying I'm the smartest person ever, but that's what I was doing. So I guess they need to realize that use a little bit more brake and kind of avoid situations like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes the track just doesn't play to your favor, and tonight that track was rough as heck.
It was, and I mean, it just down on the bottom, it is kind of the smoothest place to be, and especially on actually the corner out of 2, like if you can hug that fence and kind of that railing right there right before it ends, there's it's like glue down there. Like there's so much grip. So it's just really just keep the car as straight as possible and pin down to the bottom. And I used a lot of brake I mean, I normally do, but I used a lot of brake tonight.
Well, that black number 5 was definitely fast. You had to work your way back through the field and around some pretty good competitors.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get back to the lead. I mean, I knew that whenever I was still up front before I got spun out, I know that I was catching up to Marcus and getting runs on him, but I didn't know if I was going to ever get the room. And I really didn't think it was going to be easy to get back through the field, but luckily I was able to just kind of pinch it down to the bottom. And I guess it helps having Travis up there. He was one of the biggest ones I was worried about, but he knew that I was kind of stuck on the bottom and I wasn't going to move from it. And if I got, kind of fair, if you get a nose down there, then you get a nose down there and you're not going to pinch you off.
Yep.
So that was kind of, I even told Marcus at one point, he kind of pinched me off a little bit. I said, man, if you give me an opening, I'm going to take it. And he kind of got, I think, at the point and kind of said, all right, man, yeah, I got you.
Looks like that is your first win of the season, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Much needed after missing last week, but it's for good reason. Go on a little date night after getting the, trying to get the printer going, but finally got that going, and yeah, it's been a pretty good week.
Sound like Marcy came to the rescue on that one, huh?
Absolutely. Turns out you can't print off of it. You can do everything except for literally send the print job to the printer on a MacBook. So, and HP apparently couldn't figure that out.
Wow, well, congratulations, Marcy.
Yep, she's, well, it helps in her. She's a mechanical engineer. She's probably one of the smartest people I know.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good week, and can't wait for you to see the RC car wrap that I printed for you. See it in person at least, and yeah, I got a lot of printing and designing to do.
Oh man, I'm excited to see everything that you can turn out of that thing.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm excited to finally be up and going. It's still hasn't really hit me yet.
It's gonna be pretty sweet. I definitely see a great future for you in that.
I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, always appreciate your compliments and us being able to work together. And I say this out of spite because one of my friends that I previously worked with blocked me because I'm now up and going. But the fact that we can be both designers and work together and not bash each other because of situations like that.
Oh, definitely. There's things that you do just amazing me, and the work that you turn out is so impressive to me, and I just love everything that you do.
I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, it's definitely. I always try to say that my best is yet to come. I'm still pretty new, but it's kind of just learn as much as I can from the people I can and everybody that helps me, and you included. And yeah, it's been a exciting journey of my past life to now, and can't wait to see where the future goes.
Awesome, bud. Well, hopefully we'll see you back next week on the podium with the late model.
Absolutely, buddy. Hopefully I'll be here.
All right, go ahead and give your shout outs.
Of course, Marcy, as always, especially for, as you mentioned, getting my printer up and going, and everything throughout the business process. She's been a huge help, and I don't think it's hit her really, or business owners. Maybe it has, but it definitely hasn't hit me. But Vivi for being such a cute baby and always being so amazing. My parents for always supporting me. You for putting on the league and broadcasting, putting up with my attitude and everybody else's attitudes, and all my teammates, sponsors, everybody. Yeah, been a good week.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on getting everything up and running, and as always, that lovely Flammy you got, and we'll see you back next week.
Absolutely, buddy. See you later.
All right, so once again, congratulations to Michael Steele driving that thing back through the field after getting spun early on. That was an impressive drive by Mr. Steele. Marcy, is glad you're able to watch. Always nice talking to you. Jason, thanks for tuning in. Smoke put on a show. Came up just a little bit short there at the end. Michael Steele was a man on a mission tonight. Well, that's going to do it for us here at All the Dirt. I'd like to thank Dean Qualley for allowing me to do this, and if you are looking for a place to race, check out the Extreme Forces Racing League. We got our premier series running on Monday nights with the Next Gen Cup series. We also have a Rusty Redneck Street Stock series starting up on Mondays here soon, and our new series is going to be starting on Tuesdays. Come check us out.